All right, so you're tired of being broke. You want to attract money, you want to attract wealth, you want to just be like the boss bitch that you want to be. Okay, cool. I'll teach you those couple of tips that I've kind of used. Here's the thing. It really starts with your belief in money. What do you believe about money? Do you believe that it's evil? Do you believe that if you acquire too much of it, that it will dwindle your self-character development skills, or it will dwindle, I don't know, your ego? Like, here's the thing. If you want to attract money, you have to feel as though you deserve that money. That means you have to feel like you've earned that money. That means you have to feel like you just pretty much have to be okay with knowing that you can make as much money as you want in this world and no one can stop you. And that's just how it is. Now, some people, they allow themselves to hold them back by trauma, because sometimes, not all the time, some people have money trauma, especially if you were young and your parents told you, hey, having too much money is bad. You need to have this X amount of money so you can learn to be a good person. And sometimes that trauma has been embedded in the back of your fucking head until you became an adult. And now that you're an adult, you're like struggling. And sis, I get it. I totally freaking get it, especially someone who has struggled damn near most of their life. Sis, I get it. But as I said, you have to be open to knowing that you can be okay with attracting money. And then on top of that, like, identify like your mindset around money. Like, are you open to receiving money? Like, are you truly, truly open to receiving money? And if you are, like, what plans are you going to have about receiving that money? And having a closed mind off money tends to basically repel money away from you. Because if you feel like you're earning way too much money, you will start to slowly just repel from money, and money will start to slowly repel from you. Because money wants to be attracted, period. And you want to be attracted to money. But if you continuously just like ward it off and be like, oh, well, that's too much, or ooh, like, you cannot keep judging money and expect it to be seen towards you, pretty much, is what I'm saying. And then also like learning to be grateful of the situation right now. Now, if you are broke, if you're counting the negative, if you are struggling to death, girl, this may sound really hard as I said, but just be grateful of that position. And the reason why I say that is because you identified already that it's a problem, right? You are constantly in the negative, you're constantly suffering, your bank account's constantly suffering, right? So that means this is a problem. So what can we do? We can provide a solution. Once you provide a solution, that's when things start to go a little interesting, because you provide many solutions, but just decide which one will be best for you to act on. And that means like if you're like working on like a job of some sort, sometimes if you're working like 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever, and you're like, you know what, it's not enough, sis, just be grateful that at that point you're gonna allow yourself to basically be open to more money making opportunities. As I said, you identified as a problem, your account's negative, you're suffering, you're depressed, you're sad. All right, there's a problem, but okay, what can we do to provide a solution? That solution can be any type of money making opportunity that you can get. Always, always, always try to create a solution after your problem. Don't allow it to be a problem for too long. If you've been broke for too long, start to really jot down ideas on how to become, not necessarily how to become, but what can you do to create money making solutions for yourself. And also be patient with money, okay? I know that you want to rush immediately to it and you want to close your eyes and you want to wake up, but suddenly there's like, $500, $600, $800 in your account. Like, it's going to take a while, sis. You're going to struggle a lot. And there were times where, bitch, your shit's going to be in a negative so fucking much. But understand that you will provide a solution for yourself. You will get the fuck up, and eventually you will have money literally in your fucking bank account the next day. All right? So you're struggling, you're sad, you're depressed. I get it. Because money, as I said, money is a beautiful and powerful energy. It really truly is. And for the people that try to downplay money and try to make it seem as though, oh, it's not that important. Yes, the fuck it is, bitch. And that's okay to admit that, yes, it's important, you know? So allow yourself to reflect on your mindset around money. Continue to make more money making opportunities for yourself. Even if that means picking up a couple of shifts, even if that means, you know, working a second job, even if that means, you know, sex work, anything, sis. Do what you have to fucking do to get some money and just stay on that and don't fucking leave, period. And then also, like, I understand the girlies that I love to spoil herself. I'm the type of woman when I love spoiling myself, and I can't help it. I just love spoiling myself. I like to get my toes done, I like to get my hair done, to get my nails done. Right now I don't, because, you know, I just wanted something bare, but I love keeping my toes and my nails and all that stuff done. So I totally get the girlies that love to spoil yourselves. And that's totally fine, babes. You can definitely spoil yourself. Just make sure that you still have money in your bank account afterwards, and then put that rest to savings. And if you are if you really struggle with savings, here's like my little like professional tip, sis. Go on Pinterest and look up some budget plans, and oh my fucking god, like that will literally help you save up money. Because I remember when I tried to get an apartment, and I was like, oh shit, like I need like a game plan on how much I need to save, because oh sorry. And I was like so excited, but then I was like, oh shit, like how am I gonna do this? Like, sis, just go on Pinterest, look up some budget plans and see what works for you. But most of those budget plans that are on Pinterest are very easy to follow. Just gotta make sure you put your money aside and actually mean what you wanna do, you know? If you actually really wanna put money to the side and actually really wanna manifest and attract money, to learn how to fucking save. That's why I say those budget plans will definitely do you motherfucking wonders, bitch. And of course, lastly, create a plan to manifest money and then execute that plan. But when I say execute that plan, I mean it's okay to do it slowly, okay? Don't rush immediately to save money. Save money at a reasonable rate to where it will make it feel as though there's a balance to where you are pleased, but at the same time, you're still saving. Some people, they end up like saving way too much. No, there's no such thing as saving way too much money, but they end up putting so much money to the side that they forget about themselves. And then they start to be like, you know what, that temptation starts to really get to them very strongly. So then they end up just like taking money out, you know, that savings account, but then they're like, oh shit, well I need some more because I want to buy more things for myself. So they end up like buying more for themselves, and then the next thing you know, there's no money there. So I advise you to save money slowly over time, just so you don't create that temptation. And then also try to make sure your needs are met. And even if it's like something small, like buying like a skincare, just anything small, just make sure that your needs are being met while also creating a budget plan or a game plan for you in regards to your money. And keep being reasonable, and don't, like, as I said, don't overly save and not give yourself money for yourself, pretty much. Regardless of that, my loves, I want you guys to keep a very reasonable mindset when it comes to money. Allow yourself to be open to money, right? Believe that you can attract any type of money that you want to, right? Especially if you're working towards it and you're honoring and you're respecting money, because at the end of the day, money is an energy, right, my loves? So, as I said, keep that in mind, and you should definitely be okay. If you're still bad at money, bitch, it's okay. Go get a financial advisor. Go get a financial advisor, and they will definitely teach you on ways to how to save up money, what to do with money, great ways to basically make more money. And also, like, I forgot one last little tip. Don't be afraid to spend money too, as I said. People, as I said, you don't want to end up like overly saving money and not being able to spoil yourself, and then you give into that strong temptation of getting like that money and then you want more of it. So yeah, like, Allow yourself to receive money, but allow yourself to spend it as well. Respect money and be grateful of the place that you are now, because as I said, even if you're struggling, sad, broke, all that, sis, you understand that there's a problem, therefore you can create a solution. Regardless, my loves, I really miss you guys, and I'm so glad I was able to talk to you guys. Catch me in my next video later. I'm not gonna spoil what I'm gonna talk about next, but it doesn't matter, bitch. But anyways, my loves, I love you guys, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye.